Listen, there's a poem. It speaks in the voice of England's past, like a flame beyond the language of the living. It's more than 1,000 years old, and yet it still speaks to us. It's called Beowulf.
In Daneland, noble King Hrothgar built a large mead hall called Heorot so that his people will have a central gathering place. During one celebration, Grendel, a monster who dwells in the marshes nearby, hears their reveling and is seized with jealousy. For 12 long years, Grendel raids the mead hall, devouring thane after thane. None of Hrothgar's men is strong enough or bold enough to deal with the monster. Overseas, in the land of the Geats, Beowulf, a Geat warrior, hears of Grendel's doings and of Hrothgar's misery, and sets sail for Daneland to kill the monster and relieve the aged king. Beowulf confidently promises the king that he can destroy Grendel, and he will even fight him unarmed. That night, Beowulf and his men celebrate with Hrothgar and the Danes in Heorot. But when all of the others have gone to sleep, Beowulf stays awake, waiting for the monster. Soon Grendel rips open the doors of the mead hall and quickly kills one of the sleeping warriors. He then advances toward Beowulf, who leaps up and fights him in a fierce hand-to-hand struggle. With his tremendous grip, Beowulf tears Grendel's shoulder from its socket, and the bleeding monster retreats to his den in the marsh, howling with agony and rage. He will not survive the wound.
Another deadly foe, dark spirit, survived within those foul depths. A loathsome creature living to avenge. Grendel's mother. She sought her recompense. Took dearest life, loved friend of Hrothgar.
Beowulf takes his sword and goes to hunt the female monster. After traveling through the waters for many hours, he meets her near the sea bottom, and she drags him to her den. After a desperate and almost fatal struggle with the monster, he kills her and swims upward in triumph, taking with him Grendel's head as a trophy. When Beowulf arrives in his own land, his king Hygelac welcomes him home as a great hero. 50 years later, Beowulf has become king of his own people, the Geats. One day, a slave stumbles across a dragon guarding a hoard of treasure and secretly steals a golden cup. He seeks revenge by attacking the Geat people. Beowulf, now around 70 years old, meets the dragon in battle. After an intense fight, Beowulf succeeds in killing the beast, but not before the dragon can sink his venomous teeth into Beowulf's neck. And then he dies. A great funeral pyre is built, and his body is burnt. Then a memorial barrow is made, visible from a great distance, so that even sailors far away may be constantly reminded of the greatness of the national hero of Geatland.